For those of you who are longtime fans on the channel, you may know that I've already played this game and beaten the main story on the channel, and when I originally beat it, I was annoyed at the fact the game doesn't warn you that if you do not play the DLC while you have the DLC item in your inventory, you cannot play it after beating the game. So, I'm going to revisit, play the entire game again, and hopefully beat the DLC this time around before completing the main game storyline. We're gonna get a different ending this time around too. It was fun getting the best ending the first time around, becoming a great one. But I want to do something new. So let's get into it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
So our contract in this game will be designing our character just like in the style of Dark Souls. We're going to need to give it a name. We're going to go very basic. We're just going to name our character Mason, which is obviously the first name on my YouTube channel. Our gender will be male. We'll go with matured this time around. And as for this, I want something that has kind of a mixture of high stats. Military veteran's pretty cool. Military veteran looks like the best one for me. Because I want the high vitality, I want endurance, and I want strength and skill. Because strength and skill will be used for weapons, endurance will be used for dodging and or running, and vitality will obviously be health. So we'll go with that. Appearance, we can change our appearance to look however we want, but we're not going to see much of a difference later on because our entire appearance gets covered with clothes, helmets, whatever else. So I'm not going to take much time to fine-tune my appearance. Let's get into the main game. Yep. So I'm not going to read these in-between screens this time around. I did read them when I was first playing the game, but I kind of know what I'm doing now, I feel like, more or less. I may have forgotten some things. I'll figure it out as I go, though. Won't be too hard. It has the exact same concept as Dark Souls. Beat the boss and move on to the better story.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
So I've seen a thing about how this was done, and pretty much it comes up from beneath the floorboards. Most of the animations do just come up from beneath the floorboards.
You found yourself a hunter.
So here we are in Yosefika's clinic. A handwritten scroll. Seek the pale blood and transcend the hunt. Let's get going. So at this point, we literally have nothing except for the clothes in our backs, so we will not be able to fight well. So if we see any enemies, we're just going to run past them and get to a point where we can obtain a weapon. For example, there is an enemy. We're going to stop here and get these vials, and we'll continue on. Picking up items along the way is most likely the best way to do this anyway. So since I'm opening the gate, the animation for the attack will go through me, or over here. Collect the blood vial and move on. So I will want to pull this lever. We'll run back around over to the ladder and we'll climb up. Smooth so far. So here's our first lantern. And we'll awaken at the Hunter's Dream. So here at the Hunter's Dream, we'll be able to get our first gun and our first main weapon of the game. We're also introduced to a character that's like the Emerald Herald in Dark Souls 2 that will allow us to use Dark Souls version of souls to level up. In this game, they're called Blood Echoes. We're also introduced to the Messenger Bath over here. The Messenger Bath will allow us to use Blood Echoes to buy things such as potions. We can buy weapons, keys, other things later in the game, sometimes armor. We don't have enough to do so right now, but I will be selling the Molotovs immediately. And I don't usually use the gun per much, so I'll sell that too. Then we could probably purchase a couple of health vials just to keep us healthy. And we're good to go. So, we have a choice between 3 different weapons. The Hunter's Axe is probably the easiest choice in the game, but I'm going to go with the Saw Cleaver this time around. I'm doing alright. The Messengers offer you a firearm. You can go either with the Hunter Pistol or the Hunter Blunderbuss. I don't usually use the pistols too much in this game, so it's not really something that I'm going to be doing much with. So I'll just choose the Hunter Pistol just to start out with. And then we'll also get the Notebook, which allows us to leave messages for other players, which is like the scroll sign in Dark Souls. The orange rock that it gives you as opposed to the red or white rock. The white rock allows you to summon in Dark Souls, the red one is an invasion sign. We're going to go back to the main world and we'll continue on. We'll meet our first NPC now that we've officially met the Hunter's Dream area and gotten our weapons. We will have to equip them, but I'm not worried about immediately being attacked. I've been live off and on. I got the rest of the secrets in House of Ashes, but it didn't do what it did in the other games. Like, there was no comic or hidden secrets in the menu, which I was kind of disappointed about. There was a certain ending that I was looking forward to getting that I'm not sure how to get right now, so I'm letting it go for now.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnham lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood. Or so they say. Yarnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east, deep within, lies the oak. I haven't heard that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of... Across the valley, deep back that.
Okay, so I wanted to make sure I exhausted the dialogue before moving on, because it's very important to do that with most of the NPCs. I played this game a bit before my PS4 died. It was hard for me. It is a very difficult game. It's on the level of Dark Souls. Oof. Swing. There we go. Not used to using the cleaver as opposed to the axe, so it's gonna be a little weird to get used to. Okay, so down there, the group of people notice me. Come on, I know you see me. So dodge the original attack, then go into the kill. Great. Blood vial. Triangle to heal. Their bodies are drifting down the stairs. This is slightly amusing. So, if we knock on the doors here in town...
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night and a hunt. Away with you. Now.
They usually give us a rude response. Like I said, I won't be using many of the quicksilver bullets. The gun isn't something I really utilize in this game much. Nice try. There's one right there, if you see him. He's over there. So now I want to go back and get the main group before they come back. Because there is still patrols on the streets. Good. I do not think I made it past the first boss so well. I streamed Darkest Dungeon 2 earlier today. No views, but that is okay. I took a look at the first Darkest Dungeon game, but it wasn't something I really had too much fun with. It's long and drawn out. Hello? Hello?
You are not wanted here!
Almost 1,100 hours on it. That's a lot of hours. I know. So they all tell you immediately you're cursed. It isn't something that's quite literal, I don't think, but it's a well. Still trying to get a PS5. Maybe I should just give up. I got one, but I paid a really ridiculous price. Ow. So the saw blade wrapped up as quick attacks. If it's out further, the attacks are longer. Ooh, it has a transforming attack though. You know, it's really not that different besides the controller from just having a PS4. It can do all the same things. Ew. Walking on this dead horse made it actual sounds. I don't remember it being that way. The PS5 controller is very reminiscent of holding an Xbox controller, so if you like Xbox, you'll love it. If you don't like Xbox, you won't. I feel like it was a direct jab at Xbox by using their controller to make a better console, which turned out not to be better. The specs are slightly better on the new Xbox than the PlayStation. But I'll always be a PlayStation fan over Xbox anyway. That's that area done. Yeah, I was using a PlayStation controller on my laptop for a long time. Because then you can download an emulator and play any of the old games.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing. I don't reckon you're from round here.
Okay, bye.
Well,
my hands are really messed up. I have 2 really deep cuts on my pinky finger. I have a blister that was torn off on my thumb. I have an acid burn that's still on my wrist. So my work hasn't exactly been the nicest to my hands. And my paycheck has been delayed until Monday, which I'm kind of mad about because I was waiting for my paycheck to purchase things like a haircut and other things. Ow. Got it. Not too bad. Oh my, occupational hazard. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I work in a battery plant. I get acid burns. It happens. Ow. Antidote, that's used for poison. Oil urn, which I won't use. Cold Dew gives me blood echoes, which are the equivalent of souls from Dark Souls. It's my money system. Hi, dog. Come here. I felt sympathetic about killing you the first time around. I don't this time. Okay. Thanks for streaming tonight. If you did not stream, I would just go to bed and read. Time changed tonight. So dumb. I hate it. I forgot about the time change. That fucking sucks. That means I have to go to work early tomorrow for the overtime stuff. So I'm maxed out on blood vials and bullets both, because I'm doing well. That's probably a good thing. I'm almost to the first boss already. Not that I think I'll beat the first boss without leveling up, but I can open the shortcut at least. I already passed up in a shortcut to a different area, because I wanted to get some of the other items. Well, I did play this game through once on the channel before. I just didn't get to play the DLC because of the fact that the game doesn't tell you you need the item that you have in the game to access the DLC, and it doesn't let you keep your items once you beat the game. Not ready to go down there yet. It's a different area. I will not be defeating these, because fuck them. So instead, where's the guy with the gun? Because I know there's one somewhere. Ow. So I actually can't see in this area. I'm just using the lock-on icon to dodge. I bought Noi, but haven't played it. I think I told you that you did not see to enjoy it. I do not think, but I will either, but at least I will try. Something along the lines. I do not think I will either, but at least I will try. I didn't hate Noi, it was just really hard to play. I was having a hard time getting down how to play that game. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward as old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. So the reason why I'm going this way around is because I can open a shortcut that will lead me back down here quicker the next time around in case I die on the boss. And I need to stop back at the Hunter's Stream to be able to level up my character with the blood echoes that I currently have. And possibly my weapon, depending on if I have enough to do so. Let's open the gate. I'm doing just fine with replying to messages and chatting. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm reading stuff correctly, because some of it cuts off on my end some of the time, as you can see in the actual stream thing. But at least I is the last thing that I can read. So, I can't actually level up yet, because I haven't obtained a thing called Insight. But I can sell some items in order to hopefully get new armor. So I kept the cold dew, because if I use them, I'll obtain blood echoes. Done. So I'm able to level up my weapon up here. Yep. Repair and fortify. So we'll level up the Saw Cleaver. Now it's at +1 as opposed to 0. We don't need to repair anything yet, so we're all good. Hi.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
So I actually don't happen to like Gearman. He is an illusion. So, might as well make that pretty clear from the beginning. We're gonna go back to Central Yarnum at the lamp we just were, now that I've leveled up, because I have to have insight to be able to officially level up my character. Which I haven't found yet. Does that mean I should wait to go to the boss? Absolutely. So we can either go to a side path to try and gain insight before leading into a boss, or we can directly try, which is a bad idea. So if you get more items than 20, which is the amount that you can hold, the game does allow you to have them in like a quick storage area, to where if you die it automatically refills. Ow. Speaking of dying, I tried to roll up the stairs, but evidently I was out of stamina. It's okay. I'll meet this screen quite a few times during the game. It's just like Dark Souls. But at least it's pretty close to the checkpoint, so I'll run back there, get my blood echoes, just like you get your souls from Dark Souls, and we'll continue on. I looked at your tweet last week, Halloween, then I looked at it and I was like, oh my, oh well. So I want your attention without getting the other ones, or the other way around. Oh, that totally should have... What? So, if you hold the button, I think it's R2, and charge, and it's from behind them, it's supposed to do a special attack. It should have been one there. Don't know why it wasn't. Maybe it has to be a sneak attack? That's a possibility. So that one has the previous blood echoes, which is 0 now that I died in between. Oh, the amount of souls that the enemy is worth is what I just got there. Not my previous blood echoes. Ow. Ooh. So, when he goes down on his knee like that, that's when I can do the special attack by switching from R2 to R1. Just missed it there. I do not like the fact you have to farm for health in this game, but it is what it is. You don't have to farm for health, you have health vials. No, we don't know of any safe places yet, so we'll come back later. But now we know that people are looking for safe places, so we'll keep that in mind. I only played this game for like 40 minutes, and nope, not for me. I enjoy watching others play it. Yeah, that's how most people are. This is a very difficult game, if you don't know what you're doing especially. So this is a little bit of a tricky one. I have to cut this without falling over the edge. And with a weapon like this, it's really going to be difficult. I wish I could just... But it's hard to aim at it to shoot. I'm emoting. Let's not emote. I just want to shoot this chain. No? Fuck. Did not want to fall. There was another one I wanted to cut before I fell. Okay, let's go back up the stairs then. Okay. There's a couple of things up here that I actually want to go and get. Here's the other one that I wanted to cut. This one's closer. Shit. I just about fell off the edge completely. I would have been really mad. Ow. That should have killed me. The stairs. It'll follow me up the stairs and then I'll be out of the range of the gunmen. Got it. This one, compared to Dark Souls was kind of slow to me with their attack speed and such. This seems to be really fast all the time. So here's a hidden area where we'll meet Eileen the Crow.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Hunter's bold mark.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
Yes, I believe I finished this game on stream once before. On the channel. I even got into some of the DLC stuff. I just didn't know you had to complete the DLC stuff before you finish the game. Still got hurt. That sucks. So there's some items in here that I want, so I won't be leaving quite yet. This game is also sound-based. The creature heard me before it saw me, so it turned around. Like your character's sound, not like my voice sound, by the way. Should probably make that a little clearer. Where was the sniper? Is there a spot between? Because I want to kill the sniper too. I've not played Dark Souls 3 in ages. Dark Souls 3 was okay until I got to the point where there was regenning bosses. And I was mad. Because the boss should not be able to respawn itself at full health after you defeat it. No matter if there's 1 or 2 people. Especially if you can't do that yourself in-game. Start with killing the snipers. Fuck, I fell off. That's okay, actually. Yeah, because bosses should not be able to regenerate their health back to full when you defeat them. I might play it again someday, just not ready to right now. That nearly killed me. That was quite bullshit. That was really bullshit. I got stun locked by the fact that I fell. Because even if I would have gotten up there and the beast wouldn't have been there, I still would have gotten shot back down the ladder. That's okay. The dogs follow you a long way, so I will be killing the dogs. Plus, it's free souls for all the dogs that you kill that are caged. So as you can see at the very bottom layer, there are items that I cut down, but I'm not ready to go there yet. If you can actually manage to roll and land here, you don't take nearly the amount of damage that you would if you fall all the way down. Nope, over your guys' bullshit this time. Ow, what the... So, the enemies in this game can evidently attack through your attack. This is made by the same developers as Dark Souls, so I was thinking they couldn't do that. They don't usually do that in Dark Souls, so that's a little weird. So I've officially been playing for 40 minutes now. You have faster reflexes than I do. It's not that I have faster reflexes, it's more of an expectation from the game at this point because I've played it once before. I know what's going to happen, so I can anticipate it better. I don't remember if I played Man of Medan on the live stream. I should probably have the full House of Ashes series on the channel, but oh well. You must die. Then you must die. Dodge. Dodge. Now stab. Learned from my mistakes and got past it. Yeah, I want to finish your series on House of Ashes. The game looks good. So good to watch. I finished it officially myself. I can technically finish the Curator's Cut version, which shows the other side of the story. But I found all 50 secrets now, and there wasn't anything new that I officially found for doing that. Secret? No, that's probably not a secret. It's probably a shortcut. Hidden item, though. I like rolling around and breaking the barrels, as ridiculous as that sounds. There may be another item up above on one of these, too. So falling onto these areas is a little bullshit, but we'll give it a shot here. Line it up and inch forward. No. Didn't get it that time. So no, I don't see another one up above, so we just need to get that one. I am disappointed that you don't get many views, but not surprised. I have no subs or views on my channel, but I do not deserve any. I don't know, I just play a game, and if people want to sit back and chat with me while I'm playing a game, more power to them. Oh, I'm blocked off on this side, I do need to be over there. Okay. Just want the item. Why do you step that way? I didn't tell you to step that way, I told you to run straight. This item probably isn't even worth the effort to keep going back for, but I'm trying to get it. straight. Please. What medication are you putting on your burned hands? Neosporin. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Not dealing with that mess, just wanted the item. No item back here? That's fun. I am noticing that this game gives you more stamina than they do in Dark Souls 3. Yeah. We'll go up there later, but I want to go this way first. So, for the special for that specific pig, when it goes down like that, you actually stick your hand up its butt and pull stuff out. It's kind of gross, but it happens. So, the alternative to coming up here on that previous ladder, pig butt gross. Yeah, they actually do that to deworm some animals like cows. They stick their hand up there and pull them out physically. The first ladder leads up here, and then I have to dodge the fireball and defeat the enemies at the end. If I go up the second ladder, that fireball comes down and I don't have to deal with much. We're also at a second boss here. This is the boss Father Gascoigne. The other one was the first boss of the game really wants you to meet the other one. Missing that might be catastrophic, actually. Oh, it was catastrophic. That's fun. If you're wondering about the blanket, it's heated, so it keeps me warm while I'm trying to play games if it's chilly outside. So I got all the items now, so I just need to get there. I didn't send the elevator down from the other side yet, which is kind of regrettable, but oh well. That dog thought it was gonna escape me. I live in Alabama, not by choice, and it is cold here. And I think you are in Iowa. I have heater on my feet. I am in Iowa. We have the heat on, and I have this going on. Bloodstone shard. The rats are poisonous, just like in Dark Souls. So I have to be careful. I hate the cold. Yeah, me too. So if it's somewhere in here. If you stand by these, sometimes... you can hear strange talking, whispers. And I'm not sure if that's intentional for the game or if there's a hidden NPC on the other side of the wall or something, but you can't get through here. Hopefully you can hear it. How... ow. I need to get away from you. Ooh, that's the item I need to level up. So we're good now once we have some of these souls. That gives you the thing called Insight. Which, I mean, technically it's like a hallucinogenic type of thing. You see things that aren't actually the way that they are. The game describes it as insight gives you eyes on the inside of your mind. And when they say eyes, it's literal eyeballs. It's not, like, foresight of the future stuff. 2 likes in the stream. Seems good. That means that somebody else is watching the stream that isn't commenting, which is a little strange, but oh well. I only died a couple times. I mean, 2 or 3. Which isn't too bad. So, we'll unlock the elevator so that we'll have a shortcut back up this way when we come back through. This will lead down to the area that's down by the lantern. Which, if I had more of the blood echoes, I'd use it to level up right now. But we'll do that later. So this is kind of a funny thing that I can do here. I came up from the other ladder so I can show you guys this. If you lure them this way and then dodge around, you can actually trigger the fireball and jump. And it causes you to dodge the fireball, but everything else to get hurt. Die. Usually they all die. I'm not sure why they didn't this time. But you can totally beat the fireball to being lit. So I'm gonna go up there and try to defeat those creatures that I did before. I'm hoping that it goes better this time because I want the item that's right there. It's one of the only items I haven't gotten that's from this area still. It won't let me dodge, please. We'll lead them down this way so that I can heal some. This should narrow their path anyway. There. Much better. And there's the major souls that I was looking for from that too. Excellent. So there's no need to use any of the hunter's marks because of the fact that I'm so close to the lantern, so we'll just run back. Just a little ways down this bridge and take the elevator down. Then we can level up. I'm not ready to defeat Father Gascoigne yet because I don't have the key item yet to defeating him. So instead I'll go for the other boss the next time around. I want to at least get one boss down before I go to anything majorly new. Can you come down here? You can come down here. Interesting. Special. So that was one of the specials that I was talking about. It kills them in an official one strike usually, unless they're really strong enemies. Got it. Didn't give me a healing vial. Those coins are useless. Ow. It'd be embarrassing if I died to you after all that. Okay, so we need to pop the insight before we go to the Hunter's Dream officially, and we'll use the cold dews that we currently have to keep going. I'm doing good. My hands are hurt from my new job and even my wrist, but overall I'm doing well. I know what I'm doing in this game, which feels great. So we'll go to the Hunter's Dream. We'll officially see the leveling up cutscene, which awakens the doll, which is like the Emerald Herald from Dark Souls 2. Here she is.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
Yeah, my new job is working in a battery plant. We throw them on a rack that moves on a conveyor belt into this machine, then they dump acid. Usually there's 5 holes. 5 holes, 4 holes, or 3 holes, but anyway, it dumps acid into the machine. Somebody slaps a cap on it, and then the other person will hook them up and put things on the plus and minus signs, the metal pieces called leads, to charge them up and push them onto a rack. Then they have to kind of sit in water and charge, and then after that, if they have all their holes open and just the cap cover on them, they won't explode, and they'll basically have a fire watch thing going on where they check to make sure these batteries don't catch on fire, and they send them out to the people who need them. And quick summary.
Very well, let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
So, we want to probably level up either... We should probably level up Vitality, really. I'll give it 2. We'll level up the skill, and we'll get some more of the Endurance. Endurance will allow us to dodge and strike more in this game. They give us quite a bit to start because we literally really need it.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
So if you're playing the main game and you don't know kind of what you're doing or where to go, you can talk to her. There's a talk function too, and she'll kind of give you hints on where to go. So the Beckoning Bell, if you have an insight, allows you to call for help. The blank shot, or whatever it was called there, basically ends the communication. Each time you use the Beckoning Bell, it'll use your insight, but if you don't have any insight, you can't level up, which is a crucial part of the game, obviously. We're gonna sell some items. I don't ever really use the gun, so I can sell all of that without ever worrying about it. I'm not gonna come back here without physically being at a lantern. These are used to level up my weapon, so I do want to keep them for now. I won't be using the torch, so that will be good. How much is it for the items? I already have some. Okay. So when we purchase a new set of armor, I'm going to sell the previous set of armor, which probably isn't the grandest idea, but that's how I'd like to go about it. Technically, I could keep it on hand and just switch over. Maybe I should do that. I'll keep whatever for now. So we're starting to look a little different compared to what we originally did, but like I said when I was customizing my character in the game, you're not going to see much of your character ever in the series. Just like in Dark Souls, you can do all this customization stuff when you're not going to be able to even look at your character. So we're not going to waste too much time with the physical attributes of my face looks like this, because we're not going to see it. We're going to look at what each set of armor looks like that's different. There are a few sets of armor that we specifically need to keep, because based on what you are wearing in the game, different NPCs will react differently to you. I know specifically there's a person that I think is a priestess that will not talk to you unless you're wearing the specific priestess armor set that goes with her group. So it's kind of a beware situation. There are a few things that are kind of like in Dark Souls, where there's aggressive NPCs, and if you invite them back to the base hub, they will die. There's a base hub where you can invite people where everybody will die simply by you telling them to go there. Which, we will explore that some. So now I want to go through and run up to the first boss area where I'll officially be beating something major. Because I want to beat a boss before the stream is over. We're going to be backtracking kind of the same way, but instead of using the same ways we were, we're going to take shortcuts, because I know a few. Also, we won't be defeating the enemies that we defeated the first time around, because I don't want to. Probably should, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna run past them all. Because you can do that. There is a hidden drop-off point right over here. I don't remember exactly where it takes you, but there's one hidden right there. Running is what I do best. Oh, it just takes you down to the area with the dogs. So yeah, we're not going that way this run. We need to go up and over. There's an NPC that I'm waiting to talk to. Ooh, I actually need to go back to the previous area too, because I need to talk to the NPC that's on the other side of this gate in order to get the key item for Father Gascoigne. So this is a little tricky, because I need to navigate around the ones that are on the stairs in order to get to the next boss. So that can be a little bit of a pain. It went swimmingly, though. This is the other area that can be a pain if you're just running past, because that big guy's there, but our first boss will officially be right here. Hi, welcome. So, welcome to the Cleric Beast. Why? Dark Souls 3 was so fun for you, and everybody else who wanted me to play it on the channel repetitively. Fuck, I'm probably dead now. I'm not, yet. Dodge and strike. I missed. Fuck. So this is where it gets a little crazy. It just used the equivalent of a blood cocktail, which basically gives it the enraged function. I'm gonna try and stay behind it and do some major damage. Ow. 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 Please stop. Ow. Gain stamina. Strike. Dodge. Strike. I totally dodged that, but okay. It's fine. I didn't all pick up that this boss's vocals are really annoying. And that's the first boss down. And I didn't even use half of my health vials. We've got the Hunter Swordsman badge, which will allow us to unlock new weapons from the bloodbath area that was in the Hunter's Dream. But we'll read the description, because that's something we should do for major items that we have. We also have the Sawhunter Badge, which we'll read real quick. Badge crafted long ago at the workshop. Assists one's power as a hunter of beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes the meaningless badge except the messengers in the bath, who understand its profundity. Certain things can only be entrusted to a hunter in possession of this badge. Or so they believe. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The silver sword is a symbol of the church. Ludwig was one of the first of many Healing Church hunters to come, many of whom were clerics. As it was, clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. So I always found it majorly satisfying that some of the major bosses in this game allow you to unlock new weapons. I also found it strange that even though it talks about that members of the Healing Church turn into monsters, even if you drink, it doesn't matter what type of blood you drink or what type of blood you use throughout the game, it has positive effects on you no matter what, and you never turn into a beast. Except for in the secret ending, or official ending, technically I turned into a great one at the end, but you don't turn into a beast, you turn into a slug-type creature. That is not aggressive. Maybe that's interesting, maybe it's not. We won't be going for that ending. Actually, I'm ending the live stream pretty soon. I just need to change into some new attire and emote. So, in the next live stream will look like this, which is very, very similar to how the person on the cover of the video game actually looks if you've ever seen the cover. We emote by pressing this button, and I can wave goodbye. See you guys later. Thanks for liking the stream, and I'll catch you in the next one.